What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Uh, Today, I decided to review a movie of one of my favorite actors, Liam Neeson, and his new movie is called The Marksman. I watched it, and I figured, you know what? I'm a fan of the dude. I'm a fan of his movies. Why the hell not review it? So, everybody, let's get ready to review The Marksman. So, watching the movie, I never go into a movie with too high expectations because I know that sometimes your favorite actor or director or whoever can disappoint you in what they release and what's going to happen and everything. And so I didn't go into The Marksman with high expectations at all. I watched it just because it's another movie. That being said, after watching the movie, I have to say I'm quite impressed with the story and with what they were able to do with the movie, and it wasn't bad at all. So if I have to give you guys a quick summary of the story, it's basically about this oldish rancher who's set up near the border, and he always kind of just like drives around and see how things are near the fences and everything, and he's watching his herd of cattle, and just basically a everyday run-of-the-mill type of guy who obviously was in the Marine Corps. And so the one day, he's driving around and then he sees a mom and his son sneaking in. Obviously, being a U.S. citizen and everything, and having contact with the Border Patrol, he informs them of what's going on. But people are chasing the mom and her son, so he ends up helping them. Uh, Beginning kind of a road trip between Neeson and the kid, trying to get him to safety and everything. Um, so it's a good story with Neeson on the road taking the kid to safety. These uh, bad guys, the cartel is chasing them, and so he has to protect the kid while looking over his shoulder the whole time and all of that. And it's a pretty good premise. It's a pretty good story. So it's actually a nice kind of a put together story that I enjoyed. So if I were to rate just the story, I think I would give it a 7.5 out of 10, because it's at some points it's maybe a little predictable, but nonetheless it was written pretty well. So I enjoyed it. It's I think a 7.5 for the story is good. When it comes to the directing, I think I would give this movie's directing about a 7 out of 10, because it's the movie is shot well, the scenes are well done. I think the actors did a pretty good job as well, under the direction, and I honestly can't find any fault with the directing, in this movie. So yeah, I would say a 7 out of 10 for the type of movie that it is. The acting in the movie, Liam Neeson is a very, very, very talented actor, and I think him being cast in the lead role actually was a pretty solid choice, because he did a good job in this movie. You know, it, Once you get to know the character a little better, you find out that there's a couple of things that happen in his life. That he is in the situation that he's in right now, all of that kind of stuff. And then you kind of start to feel for the character a little more, and you kind of start feeling that this is the type of guy that just kind of wants to be left alone, and then all this stuff happens to him. So you kind of feel for the character. The little boy that acts with Liam Neeson in the movie, he's very talented as well. He actually did a very good job, for the type of role that he was cast as. Not bad, not bad at all. I actually did really enjoy the kid's acting as well. He was good. So I think acting wise, I would give this movie a pretty strong 7.5 out of 10 as well, because the people did a good job. It's not bad at all. I enjoyed it. Rating the movie as a whole package, you know, with every Liam Neeson movie, you can't expect you're gonna watch Taken or something like Rob Roy or something like Schindler's List, which are just brilliant movies. I wouldn't say this movie isn't brilliant, but I also wouldn't say this movie isn't trash. It's a good movie. It's not like up there with best, and it's not down there with the worst. It's a pretty basic, straightforward, good movie. I would give this one a 7 out of 10, just for the fact that it's well written, it's well acted, and I really enjoyed the way that things happened in the movie, and it's not bad. Yeah, so I think a 7 out of 10 is not a bad rating at all for this movie. And if you are a fan of Liam Neeson, you will love this movie. He's, like I said, he's really good in this movie. So if you like his movies and you are a fan, definitely check this out. You will not be sorry. So to summarize everything, when the movie ends, it's a lot of movies these days kind of end and you feel like, okay, something was left out, or you're a bit confused, or something kind of threw you off. And this isn't one of those movies. It's a straightforward, has a beginning, has a middle, has an end, and it's a satisfying ending. It's not an unsatisfying ending. So it it's a very basic good movie. So there's nothing in this movie that's gonna feel like, okay, I think I wasted my time, especially not if you're a Neeson fan. So that's why I'm saying it's a pretty solid movie. Yeah, I think you guys will like it. I think that's all from my side for this week. If you guys want to go follow my social media links, I'm going to leave the names up here on the screen for you guys. I really appreciate that. You guys help me out a lot with that. If you guys have a specific movie or series that you would like me to do a review on, or you guys would, you guys hate the movie and you want my opinion on it, go for it. Let me know. I wouldn't have a problem doing that at all. Like I said, I love doing this and I'm really into my movies. So this is a treat for me, just, recording, talking about movies. If you guys want me to do that, I will. And I will see you guys next week with another movie review. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet, but we'll see. And also coming up fairly shortly, I know that a lot of people are going to be shocked by this, but I never saw the Star Wars movies up until a couple of days ago. I started watching them, in the right order. And I'm going to be doing a review on a totally newcomer to the Star Wars franchise, give honest reviews about the movies, rating every single one of them, as a whole, and which I enjoyed the most, which I enjoyed the least, all of that. So that's coming up pretty soon as well, as soon as I get a chance to actually finish all the movies. So that's coming up pretty shortly as well, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.